Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope reverses the threat to the Carter romance, as Steffy pushes for Daphne's return to Los Angeles. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope Logan will lose it because Steffy Forrester will push for Daphne Rose to return to Los Angeles, endangering her relationship with Carter Walton. Steffy will contact Daphne in Paris and present a proposal during that week. Steffy hopes to rectify Daphne's sudden departure from town and return her to Los Angeles as soon as possible. Daphne was not only Steffy's buddy, but also contributed a great deal with her knowledge of perfumes. Steffy might believe Daphne needs to be in LA for what she has in mind after seeing the possibility of some new partnerships. According to previews, Steffy will contact Daphne and attempt to persuade her that Los Angeles is the right place for her. When Hope learns about Steffy's activities, she will undoubtedly disapprove. Hope will soon receive updates regarding Steffy's contact with Daphne, and this suggestion for a comeback in Los Angeles. It goes without saying that Hope will object to Steffy's move and believe she is inviting further difficulty. As far as Hope is concerned, Daphne's absence has been beneficial, so she won't be happy about Steffy pushing her to make a comeback. Steffy can counter that it's all business and mention that Carter has already shown that he prefers Hope to Daphne. Steffy may believe that since Hope and Carter are now engaged, Hope should feel safe in her relationship because of the commitment. Nevertheless, the prospect of Daphne hearing what Steffy has to say and returning to town will worry Hope. Although Steffy's plan may not succeed, Hope will be agitated about the Daphne news, and will likely argue with Steffy as a result. If things become too heated, Hope and Steffy might need to remind themselves of their truce. In light of what Liam Spencer is facing, Steffy and Hope decided to set aside their disagreement. Hope and Steffy might eventually return to more amicable territory, at least for the time being, even though the entire Daphne issue could potentially rekindle their animosity. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy and Hope will need to resolve a new conflict. So tune in. Does Ridge have to face his actual emotions after Brooke's accident in Naples? Updates and teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful hint that Ridge Forrester may discover real love as a result of Brooke Logan's accident in Naples. Let's examine the Italian setting for the movie and how it affects Brooke's chances of finding love. The upcoming special episodes of the show will feature sequences set in Capri and Naples, as fans are probably already aware. Fans may anticipate some amusing interactions between Brooke, Ridge, Nick Marone and Eric Forrester. By late July, there should be some exciting developments in this Italian plot, but for now we can focus on the next drama. In Naples, an unexpected event is about to happen that will drastically change Ridge's perspective. There will be an incident that makes Ridge realize that Brooke is the one for him. In the middle of the approaching mayhem, Ridge will understand that Brooke is the one, implying that conversations about fate will reappear. It is reasonable to assume that Ridge will have a profound realization about Brooke and come to the conclusion that she is his genuine soulmate. Ridge has a deeper affection for Brooke than he has for Taylor Hayes, but he will always have a particular place in his heart for her. Ridge will notice this difference when Brooke is in danger, and may even see the possibility of losing her. Ridge should be profoundly impacted by this insight, realizing that he has been fighting fate for far too long. There have been reports that Brooke will eventually fall into the sea and need to be rescued. Ridge might be the one to do so, but there might be a more interesting possibility. That is, if he must watch Nick save her instead. He might intervene to save Brooke before Ridge has a chance, which could incite jealousy. In any case, an unforeseen circumstance would undoubtedly upend Ridge's life and bring him back to Brooke. This could further strengthen Ridge's newly discovered will to win Brooke back. In this romantic triangle, Nick will be at a disadvantage because Ridge is going to change his mind, which will result in important changes for his upcoming relationship with Brooke. Spoilers for the CBS soap opera indicate that Ridge will reiterate his dedication to Brooke in an attempt to show that he's serious this time. Why Liam deserves of one last romance, his last love. He is more concerned than ever with wrapping up loose ends because he has an incurable brain tumor and not much time left. He's making sure his children have everything they need, keeping an eye on Steffy and her family, and attempting to help Hope from a distance. All of that is admirable, of course, but what about Liam? Particularly in these last moments, Doesn't he deserve to experience love as well? Liam shouldn't have a lonely last chapter. Indeed, he has previously caused mayhem. Yes, he has made some dubious decisions. It's time for someone to return that love to him, though for no one can deny that he has loved deeply. Before saying goodbye, Liam should have the opportunity to feel loved, treasured and wanted, whether it's a familiar face or a new relationship. There is a lot of space for conjecture. Would a former romantic interest come back in time to prove to Liam that he is still deserving of a grand romance? Anyone from Ivy? Or perhaps a fresh character comes up and takes him entirely by surprise. Imagine Liam getting swept up in a passionate, fast-paced romance. Even if the clock is ticking, the beauty is enhanced. More weight would be carried by each kiss, look, and I love you, than by a lifetime of turmoil. It goes beyond the tearful, soap opera-worthy moments. It's about providing a well-deserved farewell to this frequently disregarded, emotionally nuanced figure. Love has the ability to lessen the pain of saying goodbye, but it doesn't have to solve everything. Allow Liam to leave as a guy who understood what it meant to love and be loved in return, rather than just as a father, friend, or fixer. That is the type of conclusion we hope to witness. When Luna bursts into the Cliff house, Finn loses it. Finn promises Steffy at Forrester that he will keep them all safe from Luna. Finn's devotion is admirable to Ridge and Taylor. Given that Luna is his daughter, this must be difficult for him. They tell Finn to stop talking about what-ifs. According to Taylor, Luna clung to a fantasy of a life she believed she was entitled to. Even though she says she has changed, it is obvious that she still believes the lie she has made up. They discuss Luna's coping strategies, delusions, and other topics. Taylor is certain that she will stop at nothing to make her dream come true. Finn claims that even he cannot save Luna. If Steffy was still incarcerated, she would feel better. Once more, her husband vows to keep Luna out of their lives. Steffy is told by Ridge and Taylor not to take any chances with Luna. Steffy can't be afraid all the time. She believes Finn will protect them. Ridge is still concerned about what will occur when Luna comes to terms with the fact that she cannot be a part of Finn's life. She informs her mother at Luna's that Steffy and she have prevented her from dating her father. Although Poppy acknowledges that she wasn't a flawless mother, she was attempting to act in her own best interests. Due of their many moves, Luna laments that they are always the odd one out. Luna had to learn never to become attached to any of the men on the conveyor belt who were living their lives. Luna believes Poppy made things up to control her, even if she attempts to remind her about Nozawa power. It was domineering rather than consoling. She is certain that if Finn had been in her life, everything would have been very different. They quarrel over who is unable to accept accountability. Pippi claims that all she has done is on her. Luna claims that, like Bill, she has abandoned her. She owes him her freedom, Poppy tells her. Her daughter reiterates that nothing, not even Steffy, will prevent her from dating her father. For Liam to fix, Hope brings her laptop to the Cliff home. He comments on how talented she is after she shows him a drawing that Beth created of them. He says, feeling depressed, "I hate that I have to leave them." She informs him that his apology for being such a bummer is valid. She's glad he still has some strength. He's making an effort. Liam assumes the computer was used as a pretext to inquire about his well-being. She wanted things to return to normal for him. He pledges to be with his loved ones as much as possible. He struggles to keep his composure in the face of adversity. He occasionally forgets, and that's fantastic. He is thankful that he is not alone even after reality sets in. He is reminded that he has Steffy and Hope. They have been his lifeline, he claims. She believes that sharing his illness with the rest of his family would be fantastic. Hope claims that if she didn't get to spend this time with him, she would be crushed. He should take advantage of the fact that she is certain Bill and his brothers will do anything for this time with him. He doesn't want to be the center of attention. Bill would use every available moment to phone all of the experts. All Liam wants is to be with his children and his ex-partners. He isn't capable of handling much more. He is reminded by Hope that he has always supported the individuals in his life. It's time to give them something in return. He deserves the opportunity to be cared after by his family. Later, as Finn is working from home, Luna interrupts and begins to talk endlessly about how they are drawn to one another, and that she is a part of him. Since Steffy isn't present, she can't influence his viewpoint. She had been shunned by everyone else, and she couldn't take it if he did the same. She put them in a scenario that Finn could never have imagined. They will never be able to be together because of her crimes.